What's good, everyone? This is Artist of Truth, and welcome to another vlog entry. So, this video is specifically for my black folks, my melanated people, indigenous people, aboriginals, whoever you respectfully identify yourself as. Look here, I love y'all. I love the fact that so many of you have a very, very creative mind, and you are presenting your gifts, your products, your services to the rest of the people in the community. I greatly appreciate that, and I love taking part in all of these events that are taking place throughout the city of Atlanta. But I have to say this, and I mean this with every fiber of my being, and it's from a place of love. But you got to have your shit in order, okay? You have to have your shit in order. Whether it's permits, licenses, liquor licenses, to serve food, alcohol, or any services, right? You got to have your license, right? You got to have that permit, because if not, the city loves to interfere with what you're doing. And you could be doing great things. You could be making some good money and making people happy with your products and your services. But if you're not mindful of business and how business operates, you can easily find yourself getting fined or possibly shut down. Period. That's not just me, talking the talk or making up some shit, because I've witnessed that. I've been in places where, hell, I was even working in the shop when I first moved up here to Atlanta, and a dude didn't even have his barber's license. And the state stepped in, and you know what they did? They fined him, and then they fined the owner, and then they waited around until he left. All because mofos just wasn't standing on business. Right? So today, what happened, what happened today is my wife, she's a vegan chef, she got a call about an event that we're supposed to partake in for the third time, which I'm doubting, I'm not for sure if we're going to be able to participate. We might end up getting a refund, because the individual that's hosting this wonderful event did not pay for her permit or license to even host and have food being sold at this location. Mind you, the responsibility of that was being forced on the vendors. And then when my wife, who happens to be one of the vendors, she went down to the city of Fulton County, and Fulton County was just like, "Are you the vendor?" And she was like, "Yeah, I'm the vendor." She was like, "That's not your responsibility. I'm gonna stop you right now." I was like, "That's not your responsibility. The individual who is responsible for this hosting this event is the one that is supposed to pay this fee for this permit." So not only did my wife waste time going down there to get this, to pay for something that, come to find out, she really didn't need. I mean, yeah, she had her own food permit if she was just out in the street somewhere and she was just selling from the corner, not at someone's event that they're hosting. So come to find out, whoever the individual is, she was solely responsible for seeing to it that the permit, the licenses were covered. She didn't do that. So now you got vendors who have already spent money preparing for tomorrow and not knowing if they'll be able to execute on that event tomorrow. I mean, it's like, black folks, if you don't know much about business, this is all I'm saying. If you don't know much about business, get with someone who is business minded. Get with someone who has already done what you are trying to accomplish today, and talk with them. Talk with them, follow through, find out exactly, hey, well, what did you do? Like, give me the gems. So I can take those same gems. I will already know what I need to do before I even get this plane off the ground. I already know, I got to make sure, that my permit, for me to fly, my license, I got to make sure all of those things are in order before I take off on this runway. I got to make sure not only are the tires good, is the engine good, are the wings stable, are the rotors and whatnot. It's all these components in order to get this aircraft off the ground safely into the air with no problems from point A to point B. We have to make sure all of those things are in order. It's no different than a business. It's no different than a business. It's all the same. And I say this out of love because I want melanated people to strive and expand in their business. If it's what you love to do and you trust it and you're behind it 100%, I want you to, I just want y'all to succeed. But I mean, God damn it, stop trying to cut corners. Because when you cut corners, that shit eventually turn right around and bite y'all in the ass. And then y'all be looking like, well, I can't do this no more. You did it. Ain't no one else's fault. You wanted to half-ass, so here's the half-ass results. But again, I just wanted to let you all know, hey, wherever you at in Atlanta and you're doing your business, hey, I salute you. Do your business. But stand on business wholeheartedly 100%, where nobody can come back after you and say, well, you didn't do this, you didn't do that, so we got to fine you, or you can't have this event here because of XYZ. Just tighten up on business, get your shit in order, and remember, Uncle Phil loves you, baby. Trust and believe, that shit never change. Until next time.